was telling you about before we started, they're trying to pass that bill. Kind of want to start out with that. Just if you're watching this, this coming out on Friday, but so Tuesday they're lobbying at the Capitol building in Richmond for this new bill. I think it's like HB 624. I feel like I'm saying that wrong, but basically it's a bill. If it gets passed, it's going to create a fund in Virginia for creatives to be able to apply for this grant, and they're giving out up to $20,000, just free money for any creative businesses in the area. That's like podcasts, music, like what Sir Pippy's doing, all types of just creative stuff. And I think it's ultimately because they realize that a booming creative economy in the city, it equals to like a just booming economy, period.
Yeah.
Like the arts and the creativity is what draws people into your city. You know what I'm saying?
No cap. Yeah, that's what Some in the Water did for us. For real. I don't know how to open it. I don't even know how to open it. That sounds crazy. I definitely need to look into that.
You said that's something for what Some in the Water did for us?
As far as just like,
this one might be kind of. You want to pass that red one right there, Karen? Hold on. No,
the economy booming and more money is being like. Yeah, keep on.
Did you go to Some in the Water?
Yeah, I met her at Some in the Water.
Okay.
Yeah, I went to Some in the Water.
Who you see, like, you see anybody, like, perform?
Nah.
Or you just out there?
I was just out there. I ain't go to, like, no performance.
Bro, I seen Kid Cudi.
He was, where, at Some in the Water?
At Some in the Water. I'm not gonna lie, I was almost disappointed. And it's fucked up to say. Maybe disappointed is the wrong word, but, like, I don't know. Like, he performed the songs fire. Like, the songs was cool to me. But it was something about the in-betweens. It was him and Pharrell. Like, when they were talking to the crowd in between, it just, I don't know why I got the vibe like it was, like, just not authentic. Like, it just felt weird.
Like, they ain't like each other for real? Or?
No, not, they weren't on the stage together. It's just, like, separate performances. But just the vibe they gave off in between their songs when they were just talking to the crowd, it just kind of felt weird. Like, I don't know, maybe I'm overthinking it. I don't know.
I feel like it's always kind of weird meeting, like, is that, like, was you always a fan of Kid Cudi?
Yeah, I was
like
a fan.
A big fan now?
I wouldn't say I was like the hugest fan. I didn't listen to all his songs, but what I heard, like, I love, like, growing up to the shit. You know what I'm saying?
Day and Night, is that one of your favorites?
Day and Night. Was this the shit with was it King Chip? What bro name? Just What I Am. That's probably one of my favorite ones.
Yeah, I don't know a lot of his music. I feel like I know Day and Night because it was on NBA Live. It was like
The game?
Yeah, it was like one of the songs out there.
Yeah. I know you're a big fan of J. Cole. I feel like you talk about him in, like, all your interviews.
That's my favorite. But yeah, he was weird when I met him.
J. Cole? Oh, you met Cole?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, no, yeah, you gotta tell us about this, please.
In 2017, I met him at Nova with Family. Well, I met him initially, like, it was like they was out here. What tour was he doing? For Your Eyes Only tour. And he was, like, wearing a Luke shirt. His artist, Luke West, from Charlotte, he was wearing that shirt. And they was at Norfolk State hooping. And one of my coaches, I had just, like, graduated college. And, like, our last game, I, like, hurt my wrist. So I was just done for a few, like, probably a month. You know what I'm saying? It was a bruised wrist or whatever. They was up there hooping. Who was up there? Cope. A nigga named GD Cope on Instagram. He was up there hooping with them. He know them. He got a relationship with them. But my homeboy seen him on, seen Jed post. You know Jed with Dreamville?
JID, yeah.
Yeah, you know he went to Hampton.
Hampton what?
University.
No, I know that. So he's from out here or he just went to the university?
Nah, he from Atlanta, but he
Okay.
He was out here. They was like hooping at Norfolk State or whatever. But like I know a few people that I grew up with in Norfolk that knew Jed because they played on the football team. Jed he played with the football team.
Okay.
He was like a cornerback or something like that, like a DB or whatever. But my man seen him hooping on Instagram or whatever. He like, yo, you know, Jed and I'm at Norfolk State, so I hit my old coach. I'm like, Coach CJ, is like Cole and them up there hooping type time. He like, yeah, they are. Yeah, don't tell nobody though.
I need a one-on-one with Cole right now.
Yeah, I'll let you in. Boom. So I pull up on him. He let me in. He let me in. They was in there hooping like regular. Won't nobody else in the gym. You know what I'm saying? And
So you hoop
Cole
with him?
was right there. Nah, I ain't get to because my wrist was messed up. Remember I was telling you my last game, my wrist was messed up. But I got to talk to him. I was with my homeboy Dion. And it was like back then, it was 2017. So, you know, it was like rappers, they'll see their favorite artist and try to rap for them and stuff like that. But I kind of had an understanding like that's not what's going on no more. So I won't own that. But my man Dion still in his head was on that. Like, can he rap for you? Cole, like, man, nah, I ain't.
He asked if you could rap
for Cole, yeah. Cole sitting down. It's like after the game, he probably tired. And he like, man, nah, I ain't on that. You know what I'm saying? And I was like, telling my man, it's like, nah, that ain't how it go. But I still ain't like how Cole, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, he like, nah, like, he like kind of like brushed us all type shit. But then like I said, fam, they knew Cole and them, and I been knew he knew Cole and them. So he was the one who told me to go up and push up on him and let him know, like, fam asked about him. So when after Cole was like, nah, I ain't on that, I was like, all right. Fam was like, that was my, so like I had work for AT&T, like a
Well, he said that was your what?
Huh?
You said fam said that was your what?
Like fam was just saying he knew him, you know what I'm saying, type time. So he like go speak to him and tell him I said, what's up? You know what I'm saying? So first I was like introducing myself. My mans was saying, can he rap for you? He like, nah, I ain't know that. So I had went, that was my triangle route. Like, all right, boom, it ain't work. That rap part ain't work. So I'm like, all right. Fam was like, what's up? He like, fam. You know what I'm saying? He was lit. He was like, tell him I said, what's up? So the next day, I told fam what he said. The next day we went up to the Nova and I met him. Like, that's when I knew it was important who you walk in the room with. You know what I'm saying? Because, like, when we walked in with fam, it was it was the Cole I knew. You know what I'm saying? The one I seen in the interviews, my favorite artist, down to earth, cool, real humble, asking me about my new project I had just dropped and all that. Like, he'll go and listen to it and stuff. I don't know if he ever listened to it. But
Which project was it at the time?
it was Shadows of Poetry. It was on Spinrilla. It was when I was still out. It ain't, you know, that ain't even out no more. So that project just...
That almost reminds me of the story that Cole tells when Jay-Z brushed him off.
Yeah.
You know what I'm talking about?
Like crazy, bro. I'm like, boom, all right. So I met him 2 times. I'm like, you know, they say in the industry when you meet somebody 3 times, they remember you at that point in time. So, like, I meet Cole again, some magic gonna come out of it. I don't know what it's gonna be, but it's gonna be some magic that come out of it for sure.
So you're saying, like, you met him the first time. Also, that just makes me think of, like, how are you really supposed to act? If you just out playing ball, just imagine if somebody come up to you. Like, how do you tell somebody no? As being somebody who's famous, whatever, you might want to just say no because you're tired or whatever is going on that day.
Yeah.
But then, you know, somebody might take it as, no, he's really asshole, this, that. Like, so.
Yeah.
Have you like, been in situations like that where you have to tell somebody no or, like, you know what I mean?
I'm pretty sure. Like, it might have been, like, pictures, though. It wouldn't have been a conversation. You know what I'm saying? I would have, like, engaged in a conversation because it's just, like, I ain't on that level to be just, like, not appreciating every person that like show me love. Like, if you show me some love, then I need to be like reciprocating that energy. You know what I'm saying? I ain't like too busy to like I said, reciprocate that love. But I know them people behind a lot going on. You know what I'm saying? So I know if I had a lot going on and my patience was like running low, and I'm just like I like understand, I get it for real, but I ain't like it from my perspective. You know what I'm saying? Like, I ain't feel that. I was like, nah, that's weird. I was like, all right, Drake my favorite artist now. You know what I'm saying? But Cole number 2. Like, it's always been like a race. It was Drake and Cole. So I was like, all right, now Drake, you know what I'm saying?
So what about now?
Nah, Cole's still my favorite artist. I was just fucking around. But Drake's still my favorite. I don't know who my favorite artist is. It's one of them niggas. I know more Drake songs, though.
Bro, for me, it might be Drake, too. And that kind of leads me, I wanted to ask you about the whole, you seen Yasin Bey talking about Drake recently?
Yeah, yep.
He said Drake's not hip-hop. I wanted to ask you what you think about that. And also, like, what does hip-hop mean to you, I guess? I feel like if I know any rapper that I would say is considered hip-hop, I would say it's you. So I kind of wanted to get your perspective on that.
I definitely think Drake is hip hop for sure. I don't know what Yasin Bey, ain't his name Mos Def.
Yeah.
I don't know what he like had going on as far as like his perspective with that. That's probably just how he feel. He came from a different era, so like you gotta respect it. And then I guess with like I'm saying people write for Drake back in the day when him and Meek was bumping heads, it's just like I think that just take away from like Drake in the hip hop like aspect for real, but
His beef with Meek.
yeah, when Meek said like people write for him, you know when Meek was saying people write for him, so like the aesthetic of like real hip hop like back in the day, it's like that's not going on. Ain't nobody writing for you. Like you can't rap like people like certain like I think they was saying like New York people would get like I seen an interview with Memphis Bleak. And he was saying basically like if you steal somebody's style back in the day, they'll you know what I'm saying, they'll do something to you when they see you, try to fight you, probably rob you, anything. You know what I'm saying? I don't think Drake on that side of hip hop, but as far as like the way hip hop, like Drake one of the best rappers alive, bro. Come on, bro. Anybody that's
definitely got to be one of the best songwriters
ever. He's one of the best songwriters ever. But like rapping wise, ain't too many people fucking with Drake. Not even them ones that's really, really hip hop and just writing everything. Man, them niggas ain't fucking with that nigga Drake crazy, bro. I ain't gonna hold you. That nigga, like, if you listen to what he's saying, bro, that's who you got now, Lighter. That's who, like, when I hear their music, bro, I'm inspired. Like, when I hear his music, I'm inspired. Whether it's rap, singing, whatever, he the one, bro. Everybody know that, though. Niggas know that, bro. What you think?
I don't think Mos Def would be saying that if he was dark-skinned. I think him being light-skinned has a big factor in it.
Yeah, all that type of shit be going on. Like, and it's just like, it's 2024. I don't get why people still be, like, having that kind of energy for real. But, yeah, that's what, like, if Mos Def and Drake drop the hip-hop album, who album you want to listen to today?
I'm gonna be honest. I'm probably gonna listen to Drake's first.
Me too.
But I also fuck with Mos Def. I went and paid for I forgot what app it was on. The last Black Star album. They put it out on I forgot what app. It was the same shit that Dave Chappelle put his podcast on. I think it's called Luminary. Actually, went and listened to that too. I don't know.
Mos Def. That's what I'm saying. He got some classics. Like he got music. Like one of my favorite songs by him is Mathematics. I like Brown Sugar, of course. Like he got the right to say what he's saying as far as like the era he came up in. That's what I'm saying. Like he like existed in that era where real rap like mattered. So a lot of them probably feel like
I feel like they come from an era where it was like hip hop was really about elevating your consciousness, and it's kind of
you know what I'm saying. Like nowadays, it's like not even about that no more. It's about the sound, like how it sounds. Like auto-tune wouldn't, like people that do auto-tune who is like the hottest in the game today, they wouldn't be able to last back in those times. You know what I'm saying? It's just like, all right, if you feel that way about Drake, I wonder how you feel about the people that's hot right now and they not really like hip-hop. Like Dirt and Baby and them is not like...
I feel like hip-hop to me was always what resonated with me was the topics that are being spoke about and like what they're rapping about. And I feel like we were talking about Cole earlier, I feel like Cole and other artists that resonated with me growing up, these were guys that really like taught us how to look at life. We kids. So whatever, like you kid growing up, middle school, high school, whatever artist you're like listening to, they're usually older than you and they've went through these experiences that you haven't went through yet. So they're like literally teaching you about life in a way and like formulating your perspective.
Yeah, that's why he was my favorite artist. Just like what he represented, he was a hooper, college. Like that's probably why I like just pursued it. Like how I pursued it, like kept going into towards that direction. Because a lot of my friends is just like falling off like track. Like they go smoke. I ain't start smoking weed till like after I graduated college.
Really?
Yeah. You know what I'm saying? I ain't get drunk until after I graduated college for real. Like,
and that was because you wanted to stay focused on sports at the time.
Yeah. Just like trying to get to the NBA. You know what I'm saying? But like Cole, our story is similar. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, in my head, I'm like, oh, he graduated honors from St. John's or whatever. When I go to college, I'm going to graduate honors. I graduated honors. You know what I'm saying? So it's just like, that's why I'm like, yeah, Cole. But it's just like, as far as like life, like, Cole, like, give you, like, how to get through this shit spiritually, like, the right way, like, pure, organic. But I feel like how I'm living, like, I be like, certified lover boy rap vibes. That's why I like got this project RNBJULIO coming out.
Yeah,
cause I be on that type of time. Yeah, I be on that shit like lover boy shit. So that's what Drake been on his whole career.
A girl told me that kind of messing with me right now. Told me that recently, first time in my life I heard it. She was like, "You give off lover boy vibes."
She said that to you?
Yeah,
for real.
I'm assuming that's a compliment,
shit.
Right?
Yeah, that's some cool shit. Yeah, She probably trying to lock you in.
I think she
Yeah.
is.
You know what I'm saying?
So RNBJULIO, that's your new project. It's dropping on Valentine's Day.
Yeah.
I see. I feel like you've been on like a kind of crazy push with that. You've been doing like a bunch of like performance videos and different stuff.
How
How do you look at the push of this project, even coming into the new year with stuff you put out previously?
Man, my head just down right now. I ain't been like dropping consistently in a minute. Sometimes I be wanting to and it don't happen because it don't happen like perfectly, but I ain't really gonna let nothing like slow me down or stop me. Like right after RNBJULIO, I'm be on Matt to my project after that. So I'm gonna put my all into that drop. Try to do a lot of creative content around it, like videos and stuff like that. I got like a lot of different artists on it that's like dope and got their own motion right now. So try to collaborate with them and it's just like our fan base is just gonna take the music wherever it's gonna go and just keep moving forward. For real. If I was able to answer that the right way.
I feel like we was talking about Mac Tub last pod we did.
You know what I'm saying?
Right?
Mm-hmm. We were.
Yeah.
We just did another interview.
I seen you did the
I can tell
Future World Sports shit.
Yeah, I can tell they like watched our interview. And,
They
like,
did?
got a lot of, you can tell. Like, yeah. With some of the stuff they was saying, it was just like, all right, I see where y'all got this from. Because that's why I talked about Matt Tubb. I ain't really talking about Matt Tubb nowhere else.
Bro, we had a long ass podcast. We talked for like 2.5 hours.
We do that tonight.
We ain't gonna do that. It was fun though. Like,
nah, it was cool. It was cool. Like it was fun. I just did the two. I was supposed to have told them, bro, we're gonna do this jump for like 45 minutes, get some good content, and but I end up like drinking and smoking.
I was like 2.5 hours too.
Yeah, it was just like boom, boom. But I feel like people ain't gonna get all the way through 2 hours. Like that's so long. They gotta leave it. Cause even when I'm looking at interviews, it's like I gotta leave it and come back to it.
The Cat Williams shit took me like 3 days to finish.
See, I ain't even get into it. It's too long.
Really?
But I seen the views. I just seen the clips that be on Instagram.
I think Cat Williams really set off a trend for the year. I feel like this is the year of truth. This is the year where all the fake shit is gonna get exposed. I don't know. That's how that shit came off to me. Like,
I ain't got no more lighters.
that one went out too.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, no, we had a fire ass.
It might be that. My aunt was just telling me about something like that. Like,
She said you need to watch that new Cat shit.
nah, she was telling me, look up Pluto Aquarius. Like that's what's like.
What's up?
She just like I don't know.
You got lighter, Karen?
I think from an astrology standpoint, it's just like
It should be one.
she was like a lot of truth is gonna be coming out for real. For a lot of people gonna be getting like they truth's gonna be exposed. That year of like what you just said. That like truth is just gonna hit in a different kind of way, and I think that's gonna like also like how the music's shifting. I ain't gonna lie.
Then do we not have a lighter right now? Damn, it gotta be one up there that work.
You could have said everything about yourself. Appreciate it, bro. You ain't trying to come up here.
We back. Had to grab a lighter real quick. Say what?
Man, we back. Like cook crack.
But no, we touching on like the year of truth, year of authenticity. I feel like you can kind of even see it in the game, like with the music, like content. I feel like the rawest content is what's going up right now with somebody. You know what I'm saying? Like no crazy edits, no like high production value, just like the rawest form of an idea.
Oh, that's something you notice?
I think so.
That's cool. No, that's a cool perspective for real. I ain't gonna hold you. Like, I'll be like interested in like learning that kind of stuff for real, so I can like know what direction the wave is going into, so I can just like find a way to get in the mix and just do my own little special shit in between what's going on in you know what I'm saying, like in the world as far as waves go, if that makes sense metaphorically or just like creatively. It's just like it's like you can be yourself and be different for real, but you still gotta like kind of just like know what's going on in the world. You know what I mean? It's just like certain shit, like even just like whether it's just tempos, they don't even necessarily gotta be the style of the beat. It's like the tempo. All right, that's what they want to dance like this. That's what they help. You know, you get what I'm saying? Or,
Yeah, that's what's working right now.
yeah, you know what I'm saying? You still gotta.
You gotta conform a little bit. Like that kind of reminds me of like when people say like, you ever heard about how people say to brand yourself with things that people already know about? It's a designer named Ass Pizza, right? He made clothes and shit.
What's his name?
Ass Pizza.
Okay.
And fucking so his like one of his main like things is he took the Hardee's, you know, like the Hardee's star, and he like made a design out of that. So with that, just kind of using that as an example to say like that's like a branding psychological trick. Like if I showed you this completely new thing, you never seen anything like it, you might not know how to feel about it. But if it has like one little aspect of something that you're familiar with, it's like accepted by your subconscious easier. Like this is like if it has something attached that you like, or like, okay, I already like that, so now it's kind of like, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, it's kind of just like this hat, this Lovers Project hat that I got on right now. That's lit. But you know, like it's got that Anaheim A's. That's like one of their logos, kind of that they intertwine with what they got going on. They use like the
You talking about is that a sports team shit?
Yeah, it's a baseball team. It's
Okay.
the Angels. Yeah, Anaheim Angels, right? So they kind of incorporate that A and then they put a V. You know what I'm saying? Like, and it's like VA, but it's their brand, Lovers Project. They
Lovers
from out here.
Project.
Yeah, but that's pretty much kind of what you saying when you saying like cross branding.
Yeah.
For real.
So you talking about RNBJULIO. So okay, so you thinking about 2 projects ahead. Okay, maybe we can get into that. Why dropping RNBJULIO before Mactub? I mean, because you're saying you about to put your all in the Mactub. What is that kind of just, you know what I mean, building up to that? Like, what was the idea behind that?
Man, I was just kind of like flowing for real. I'm really freestyling. Like, you know, I was supposed to have drop Soul Food for Thoughts on Thanksgiving. Then I was gonna drop Me and Zell project on my birthday, but then it switched around, like what kind of music I was creating. So I just like, all right, we're gonna go with RNBJULIO. You know what I'm saying? First, I feel like it's just a vibe and a subject matter that I need to like create a fan base around. You know what I'm saying? It's like just like speaking to like, I want more women, like more of a women fan base. You know what I'm saying? I want to grab that this year first. Then it's just like Mactub, I feel like gonna be more so for like my day ones. You know what I'm saying? And then it's gonna be like Soul Child. We're gonna do some shit. Soul Child gonna come on my dad's birthday. I want to do like in between 4 and 6 projects. I definitely know 4.
In 2024.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. I was just on like 4. I got like 4 is done. You know
Oh,
what
4
I'm
done
saying?
already.
Yeah, they already done. Because it was supposed like, some was supposed to came last year. I might have pulled some records from this project and then put it here and then created this. Like RNBJULIO, like 4 of those songs were supposed to have been on different projects. Or 5. Like this song I got called Choices, I had dropped.
That's out as a single, right?
Yeah, that's how it was a single. And that was going to be on Mactub. And now I'm thinking about putting it on RNBJULIO. So that's why I said it's just kind of like my ideas just bouncing around. But when something stick, it just stick. You know what I'm saying? It's just like, and then it's just like we just going. You know what I'm saying? It ain't really no perfect way to do it. It just go. That's where I'm at with it. So it's just like being that it made sense, it flow. I feel like it's beautiful all together, and it can be like classic in a way. Just put it out in the universe and let it do what it's gonna do. Put your all into it, you know what I'm saying? Don't just like put it out and then just move on. I'm gonna like find ways to come back to it. Like I just did a freestyle right maybe like a week ago on this new platform called the Therapy Session. And
Is that the one where you shout out Billie Eilish and the shit?
nah, that's Media
I
Machine.
want to get
That's
to that. We
that's
get to that.
shot by
Okay, my
Razor.
bad.
Yeah. He
I
funny
got a
as
question
hell.
about that bar.
That bar.
My bad. Go ahead.
Yeah, but
The therapy session.
yeah, Therapy Session. I had recorded This Love up there, and a lot of the times, bro, when I like, it'd be like songs I might have put out. It's like whenever I put a visual to them is when they really like create whatever impact I feel like it deserves. You know what I'm saying? Like with the love on at for real. Like This Love came out 2 years ago. You know what I'm saying? When I did that live performance and they seen me rapping the words and they just, the body language and it's just like, now it resonates to them a little more. You know what I'm saying? It had a star by it on Apple Music and stuff like that, which I don't really know what it mean. You know what that mean?
Yeah, it's your most streamed songs.
Okay, yeah. So it is a streaming song of mine or whatever, but I really got to see people say stuff to me like out and about. They might be like, "This Love, my favorite song." It'd be like that's what be crazy. Like I'm out and about and just hearing the different songs people like. I like that. You know what I'm saying? Like, you don't always see that on the internet.
Bro, I'm still on the Dreamer shit. I was telling you. I'm still on Julio. I know. I wanted to ask you about that too, because I feel like last time we spoke on the first pod, you had this kind of almost like this dilemma. Not really a dilemma. Like you felt weird about that song, Julio. I was telling you how much I loved it, and you were reflecting on it based on what you was going through at the time. Like I don't think you was really looking at it as just what it was. But I think after that, you made a post about it. Like I think in January, you made a post about Julio and was like, whatever it is, is that.
Yeah.
The impact it made. How do you look at Julio right now?
That was good. I like that. I love Julio. See, for me, it's just about, at this point I'm in life for real, it's just like appreciating things for what it is, and like having some kind of gratitude for what it did for me as far as like my career, my music career right now. Like it ain't like it's just like a humongous dumb lit music career, but it's still a music career. So it's just like from a local standpoint, it's like I can only appreciate it. That, Bossed Up, like the songs people know me for. Because there's a lot of people out here, whether they popular or not, we don't know their songs. You know what I'm saying? And people know these songs from me. So like with that being said, it's like I just appreciate it for real. But I think what I was speaking on then was more so just like times was changing. How the second verse was even was really, really created and who it was about, like type time. It's like me and that person cool. You know what I'm saying? So it's just like now when you cool with a person, you like, damn, you know what I'm saying? It's like I ate dude though, you know what I'm saying? But he probably feel the same way in his own. Yeah, I'm like, damn, like, but that's my man though. But
has it been long enough to where he fuck with like, actually you did kind of go crazy on that, like.
Oh yeah, he always said that. He be like, niggas ain't no haters and shit like that. Niggas ain't no haters. Yeah, he always be like, he showed love to it when I dropped it. I think he probably was the first person that like, he put the fire signs in my DM though. It wasn't like he commented on it.
Yeah, it's weird how music is like, I almost kind of look at it as like a time capsule.
Hell yeah, bro. Like when I be looking at, like if you look at the videos, like like where Bossed Up is and my first video, Butter, that shit is gentrified now. It's gone.
What do you mean gentrified?
Like it's gone.
Oh, the area where you filmed it at, the video.
Yeah, like Tower of the Park. That's what, and you know, I'm from Tower of the Park. You know what I'm saying? Like there in Huntersville, Bayside. So it's like, but Tower of the Park was the first place like that I lived for real, and like started like really creating memories for myself in my life, right? So it's like that shit gone. You know what I mean? Bowling Park, where my dad was from, I had a lot of memories out. It's gone. I think that's crazy, bro. But like when you say like time capsules, like the song like Distant Memories, I knew it was gonna be like this. So that's why like at the time I'm like Distant Memories. Now
it was really like what?
Like I knew that they was gonna take
the
area like gentrify it, and it was gonna feel how it feel now. Like it's just a distant memory. You get what I'm saying? Like you gotta understand, like I said, we created memories out there. Like some people can just drive back where they used to live and be like, oh, I lived over here, and you'll remember certain things you did in your life right here, whether it's just a random thought you want to think of or it's something important. It's like we can't do that. You get what I'm saying? No cap. We can't do that. Like, that shit over with. That's like crazy to me. But it's like normal. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's like normal shit. Like, is it like say like your grandparents, like have they been staying in the same house for they whole?
Well, I actually never met either one of my grandpas.
For real?
My dad's dad, my mom's dad died when she was like 9 or 10. He was alcoholic, so he died from alcohol. My dad's dad died in the war in the 90s. I was born at the end of the war, which is actually crazy because I probably wouldn't be born if it wasn't for this. Like, he literally gave his life almost or some shit. Like, it was 13 of them about to go on this mission. Just to kind of just give you a little backstory. In Bosnia, there was a war, right? Yeah. I'm Muslim. They wanted to kill all the Muslims, get all the Muslims out the area.
I always learn shit coming up here.
So
off the
basically
world
it was a bunch of, Bosnia is made up of a bunch of small towns. So the enemy's army was coming into our towns to try to just invade. And what it was left down to was all the fathers and the young men in the towns to defend their town. There was, like, you either going to go fight or you're going to get invaded and taken over. There's no other option. And they didn't even have weapons for real. All the weapons we got, they would take them off the enemy. Now we got their weapons. So like we didn't have shit, and then we had an embargo on.
There was some savages.
We were in like, so I come from that. I come from people really willing to lay it all down and not, you know what I'm saying, and protect their family.
Yeah, that's cool.
But so on that day, my grandpa died. There was a mission. 13 of them were supposed to go up on the front lines, do some mission, whatever.
Yeah.
And it was supposed to be my dad was supposed to be one of them. This was before I was born. And then at that day, his dad, my granddad, was like, you know what? He told my dad, you sit this one out. I'm gonna go on this one. My dad sit out on that mission. All 13 of them died. I'm lying. One of them survived. They were doing mass graves at that point, so they'll dig big holes and put everybody in there and just kill them like that. One dude from those 13 survived.
What it was called?
It was like mass graves. Well, they were literally like
Mass graves.
something like that. They'll literally just dig a hole and put all the enemies in there. Like that's what they did to the 13 of our guys, and they'll just put them in there and then just like throw grenades in there and shoot in there and kill them while they're in the hole. One guy from that 13 survived it. He hid under the bodies for 7 days, came out and like literally tell the story. But on that mission is where my grandpa died. My dad's dad. And like I wouldn't have been born if he didn't trade place with my dad that day. Like,
damn, that's crazy.
so it'd be shit like that like be telling me like, yo, I feel like I'm here for a reason and I can't waste my life. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, that's some cool ass shit, bro. They ain't gonna hold you.
But we talking about gentrification shit. So like my parents and my grandparents lived in the same area. They did up until that point, but you know, we moved to a whole different country. So now this is all foreign to us.
That's deep shit.
What the fuck?
Hey, bro, that's some deep shit, Brody. Damn. So y'all moved to Virginia or somewhere else?
Virginia.
Dang, so this just everything about is just foreign. When did y'all move here again?
So we moved here in 99. I was 4 years old. So fucking, but I go back all the time. I was out there like the summer before last.
Bosnia, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, we talked about going on a trip to Bosnia together.
Did we? You can go.
Yeah, we need to go.
I'm going this summer too. My cousin getting married, so I'm gonna be out there this summer.
And you say you Muslim, so it's black people over there, right?
Not really. No, there's no black people in Bosnia. I didn't know. Literally, this was actually like I would go there in the summer when I was growing up, and there was this one black kid there. He was actually, I can't remember if he said his parents were in the military and that's how he got there. I can't remember like his whole story, but it was crazy. Like he was the only black kid in town. He spoke Bosnian fluent. Like he grew up there, and it was just this black dude, the only black dude in the whole Bosnia.
You think he's still out there?
I don't know, because I didn't see him ever since then. That was like 1 year I went in the summer. I wonder what happened to him.
That's crazy.
Yeah. So you talking about like gentrification, making memories with the music. On some more music shit, they want to ask you about this Billie Eilish, but I wrote it down because hold up. You said why they low key hope for my demise, I crush on Billie Eilish eyes. What you mean by that? Because I've been really into Billie lately.
For real?
I don't know if you want to touch on Billie Eilish.
Yeah, Billie Eilish so fire, bro. I don't even know how I think I just like ran across her. I don't know if it was like social media or just YouTube in general, but it was like When the Party's Over. I think she got a song called like When the Party's Over.
Bro, you gotta listen to her song, What Was I Made For? Please listen to that when you get home.
Man, you ever seen her shows?
Her like live shows?
Yeah.
Mm-mm.
Man, how she touching these people. She like create a whole, bro. She got one of the best shows, bro. You ever seen Travis Scott shows?
I think I was at a Travis Scott show. Wasn't he at the first time in the water?
Yeah.
Right? Yeah, so I was at that one. Yeah, I was at that show.
Yeah, so Travis Scott, like, it's not even about Travis Scott. Like, Billie Eilish, just like her crowd control. It's like, you know how like it's mosh pits and stuff like that? But she'll sing and she'll slow everything down. Her voice so beautiful. It's OD. Her voice beautiful. And it's just like, she got a song called Ocean Eyes.
Okay.
Right? So that line, just to answer the question first, then I go into like how like dope her shows is. It's just like why they low key hope for my demise, why they like low key hope that I like fail or stop pursuing my dreams or whatever the case may be. If you look at it in that kind of perspective, it's like why they doing that? I'm doing this. You get what I'm saying? Like it's like I ain't worried about that shit. It's just like in my eyes, you know what I'm saying? But it's just like I use her inside of it because for one, it flowed. I think at the time I just was like getting on to her. Like that song like 3-4 years old. You know what I'm saying? So it's like I was just getting into her And it's just like, why y'all like hating and wanting me to fail? I'm over here falling in love with Billie Eilish eyes. You get what I'm saying? I'm listening to this kind of music. Like, and if you listen to her music, it's so beautiful. It's just like that Lovely song. Like, I'm feeling lovely right now. Why you feeling like you wanted me to fail?
Bro,
you get what I'm saying?
She got this song, What Was I Made For? I swear that shit is transcendent.
Yeah.
I don't know what it is. Maybe it's because the first time I heard the song, it was in the Barbie movie. And in the scene that it's in, it's really like about the character finding herself. So that's the vibe the song gives off to me, and that's like the visual I seen it with it the first time I heard it. But it's one of those, I literally listened to that song just back to back to back.
Billie Eilish definitely got like eyes and like a sound that'll be like
she got some
involved with Disney, bro. Like she OD, like the way she sound, like.
Karen looked at me crazy.
I think like, what, you like Billie too?
No, I was about to say something else. Never mind. Go ahead.
What you was about to say about her?
I was gonna say she got some beautiful eyes too, among other things.
Yeah, she do got some shit going on. I ain't gonna hold you.
Shout out to Billie, man.
Yeah, no cap. Billie dope. She fire.
Yeah. Did you move to Atlanta?
Yeah.
How has that been? When did you move out there? How's that been? You know what I'm saying?
I moved out there about like a year ago. It was like last Thanksgiving. You know what I'm saying? I ain't never like announced it or nothing, but it was just like I was out there like moving around with people that was just like well known, so I got to like experience some different things. You know what I'm saying? I met a lot of people. I met a lot of people based off just like what I did at home. You know what I'm saying? They like knew who I was. They're like, "Oh, you out here now?" And it's like they will want to help you if you're in different areas. You know what I'm saying? If they like fuck with you, I guess. You know what I'm saying? So I just like found myself in like a lot of different rooms for real. And I met like some good people who I've just been collaborating with, whether it's musically, whether it's videography, like filmmaking, like things that's going on and that's upcoming for me as far as just like putting the music out in the ways I want people to like see it type shit. But I've been, man, Atlanta lit, bro.
I wonder if you were out.
Huh?
I wonder if you were out there when we were out there. We went to Atlanta. Probably.
I was.
You seen when we were out there?
Yeah.
I would hit you up. I didn't know you were out there.
But it was like when y'all was leaving. You know how like on Instagram sometimes, like I don't be on it like heavy, but it's like I don't know, like it's like your joint will pop up sometimes, but it don't. It's like not always inside my algorithm or something like that. So like if I'm just like really like looking at people's stuff, then it like I get to the end and then I'll be like, all right, I'll look at your joint and then it'll be like 23 hours. 20,
yeah,
like
I don't know
a
what's
day
up with the
ago.
algorithm, bro. Sometimes I'll look and it'll literally be like it showed it to like 150 of our followers.
You know,
like
what
why
I'm
you even
saying?
show it to?
Bro, it's weird. I don't know. It's like weird for real. It's weird. That's why I feel like I don't know, that shit weird. I don't even like social media like that. Like when I blow, like for real, I'd be like, it's gonna be like a, like you know how like Lauryn Hill always been, or Kendrick. It's just like even Cole. It's like when they coming, but after that you don't know. It's like they just.
Wait, what do you mean?
So like, they not heavy on they don't got like a social media presence. Like
Probably all the artists you just named, there wasn't really even a social media presence to have at that time for when they were coming up.
yeah, but like Cole and Kendrick inside of a social media junk. You know what I'm saying? Like when Kendrick don't post until he about to drop out.
Oh, you're talking about like in today's age? I thought you meant like when they were coming up. Okay.
Yeah, no, not when it was coming. Like today's age, they ain't really. That's how I would be. You know what I'm saying? If I ain't need social media for people to see my shit, I wouldn't have it. My shit just like a distraction.
Yeah, it's like PG Lang to me. You hit the PG Lang, Kendrick's label. That has like kind of the coolest rollout to me out of a label, even though they're not really doing much. They're just like big gaps in between when they drop. Like when they first started this shit, literally there was just like a website with like one thing on it, and it was like that for like 3 years. Like they had no releases.
I think I know what you're talking about. Was it just like Kendrick, like
It was like
PGLane.org? PGLane.org.
Oh, it was a video with him. Remember he was like sitting on the street light or some shit like that.
I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't know. I can't think of that one.
But yeah, so you're not fucking with social media right now.
No, I'm up there though. But I just like, it's just, I know it's a distraction, bro. I'm just like, what is this shit for other than just like putting like your music up here? Like, what is it? You know what I'm saying? It's just like, I don't really like drama and shit like that. I feel like that's what it's about. Like that's what thrives on social media. Negative shit. You get what I'm saying? So like that's why I ain't really for that shit. But some are entertaining, some are just, it's just like something to do, I guess. I don't know. But I wouldn't use it if I ain't need to.
Yeah, one hand is good. I feel like because artists can connect with their fans directly. But the thing I don't like about it is it's just about the rat race. It kind of makes everything in a rat race. So even if you're an artist that just wants to make their music and just put it out whenever the fuck you want to put it out, it's like you gotta be up there doing shit that you kind of don't want to do just to be seen.
That rat race shit. Yeah, you right. Oh, I ain't feeling that. I don't really be feeling that shit.
You did some poetry recently as well too. What was that? What was that platform called? It was like the Rap Cipher. Is it Rap Cipher?
Therapy session.
Oh, was that therapy session?
Yeah.
That's what you're talking about? The poetry joint?
Yeah. So that was just a part of they like really I was just supposed to like answer 3 questions, and it was just like, how do you cope? It was like your name, you know what I'm saying? It was what was like a purpose. I don't remember the 3rd question for real, but it was just like those are the 3 questions. I just had that poem from like 7 years ago, 8 years ago. You know what I'm saying? Like I think I was in love with this one girl, and I just like wrote poetry, you know what I'm saying, about like how I felt, and I like wrote that like in a card or some shit like that.
Nah, that was a hard poem.
Yeah, so I just I just pretty much read that one and used that song "This Love." Like I said, that song came 2 years ago to Forever Souls, and they just was fucking with it for real. But I was thinking like, all right, once I seen that, they like, all right, boom, you'll gravitate to the poem a little bit. Now I can get into it more. You know what I'm saying? So I'm gonna try to like dive a little deeper into like writing poetry.
Yo, that might be the next wave though, bro. Like
You know
real,
what I'm
like
saying?
poets making a comeback.
You
So
know
I
what I'm
want to
saying?
see poets with fan bases. I
It's
want to
like
see.
you seen that light skinned girl that be like, it's like a light skinned girl,
Out here?
bro. Nah, she be going viral. I forgot her name, bro.
Yeah, I'm not hit. I follow this Instagram page called, I think, Voices and Power, and they do like a bunch of poetry stuff. But I want to see, I can see it happen. A real like famous poet that's getting, you feel me? He's getting girls off the poetry. He's getting money off the poetry. It's like a whole nother thing. Like kids can look up to being a poet now.
He getting what off the poetry?
Money and girls, success.
Hey, bro, let's get into it. What's success to you, though?
To me,
Yeah.
Success to me is being able to do whatever you want and help people.
Yeah, that's a good definition for success. I
What
like
about
that.
you?
I agree.
Yeah.
Yeah, success is just like, I would say success is just like having peace with everything you go through. Like just really, really being able to be happy and just have gratitude and like really love from a genuine and pure space. You know what I'm saying? But also thriving, you know what I'm saying, and creating in the universe. And the people is just like, anything you putting out there, they eating up. You get what I'm saying? It's not like you just like, because you can do all that, but it's still like a certain kind of shine you want to have. You know what I'm saying? It's
Shine?
still, yeah, like shine, recognition, acknowledgement. It's still like, you want to know that people is just like actually feeling an impact from who you are and what you have to offer in this
How do you
world.
judge your impact as an artist at this stage you're at right now?
Shit, I think, you said, how do I judge myself as an artist?
Like, how do you judge your impact that you have right now? Are you thinking about that? Is there any metrics we could look at as right now to even judge that? I don't know.
Yeah, I mean, you can use those like platforms to look at your demographic and see what you got going on, but I think my head just down. I think I'm just in a space where I want to like create in the best way as I can and see if that can create a fan base for me to where I can like sell out Madison Square Garden one day. You know what I'm saying? Like whatever stadiums I'm at in the world. Like I'm just like locked in into like growing a fan base and being able to really lock in and know who it is, identify it. That's all I'm at for real. Really identify who I'm talking to and who here, who listening, and be able to like connect with them. You know what I'm saying? Like I said in the last interview, and I would inspire other artists to do is just like finding their first 1,000 like fans, getting their emails, being able to like connect with them in that kind of way. I can, when I drop a single, it's not only gonna go on social media for people to see it there, but you'll get it directly to your email. Everybody look at the email. You know what I'm saying? So like whenever I'm dropping merchandise, I need you to know if you want to have like a personal kind of conversation. If I can see it and get to you, I will. It's like I'm gonna create like an email for people to be able to have that conversation though. You get what I'm saying? Just like really connecting with the first 1,000 and then being able to grow from there. That's where I'm at. Like once I be able to really accomplish that goal, now all right, that's one of my short goals. And impacting people how I want to, you know what I'm saying? Making an impact on people. It's like it still got to show. You know what I'm saying? So, man, it's just like growing that shit and then being able to like create a revenue, like, you know what I'm saying? Like
A sustainable business, like.
you get what I'm saying? Like that's what it's about for real. But you got life and reality, so it's just like you got to be able to balance reality and dreams. You know what I'm saying?
Balance reality and dreams.
Yeah. What you think about that? For real though.
I think it kind of goes back to what we were saying earlier. Like you can have an impact on numbers wise, what you sell, this, that. But like I was saying earlier about growing up as a kid, you kind of learning these life lessons and your perspective is kind of being formulated by this music and these artists you're looking up to. So I would say like as an artist, your biggest impact is going to be on how you literally impact people's like perspective on the world. It might be somebody listen to one of your songs, okay, damn, I didn't think about it like that. Or he might feel something like inspired in a way to where he might go do something that he didn't do. But then it's also the rollover effect. Now it's like you made this impact on this one person, but now he has that inside him, and he can make an impact on other people. So it's like you don't really know. It's like a ripple effect of the impact you can have. Like J. Cole, whatever. I'm growing up listening to J. Cole. I'm learning certain shit. I'm feeling certain ways.
Mm-hmm.
Now I'm interacting with people in my life in a way that I wouldn't have if I wasn't exposed to this music. So it's like I feel like it's kind of impossible to know your impact. But then it's also I thought about this too. As being a rapper, do you think about how deep somebody's thinking about your bars? Because like certain people, like you might, if you just like what Jay said, do you listen to music? You just skim through it. So are you thinking like, did this person really even get what I was trying to say in that? You know what I'm saying? Like,
man, shit, I appreciate all of it. It's like so cool, right? I got like some of my guys, like they so into me, like, and what I have to offer as far as my talent into the world, and you know what I'm saying, my dream, just like with rapping and poetry or whatever the case, is like I might say a bar, right? Like you know how you said the Billie Eilish eyes. They'll create a whole different type of. It'd be so funny, like you know, it'd be funny as hell. Nigga have some like it'd be some deep shit, bro. Niggas would be on some whole deep, like you know. How,
wait,
like,
what you mean?
Like you know how like you said like you like all right, I want to get into it about that line with the Billie Eilish line, and it's just like with Billie Eilish eyes, and then you kind of like threw a little. Like you like she got some other stuff going on too. You laughed a little bit, like you like her a little bit. I don't know what that was, right? But
I'm saying is she got some big ass titties. That's the fuck I'm saying.
I swear to God, that's what I was thinking.
That's literally what I'm saying.
Yeah,
shout out to
I
Billie.
was thinking the same thing, but she really a pretty girl though.
No, she is.
She's smoking for real.
So what would your homies do with the bar? I'm not really getting what you mean by that.
All right, so you know how I'm saying like I crush on Billie Eilish eyes. The nigga might would have said like, bro, like it, like he's saying like ancient diamonds was connected. You get
Oh,
what I'm
they'll
saying?
make it,
Like,
like,
yeah,
even
make it
deeper
like
than it was.
OG, yeah, like crazy.
Yeah.
I feel like, yeah, we're gonna go with that right
That's
there.
what I meant.
That's
That's exactly what I meant. Yeah.
Yeah, nah, it'd be like that. I'd be like, that'd be funny for real. It'd be comedy for real sometimes. But other than that, like, if that answered that question.
I feel like it did.
Like,
I feel like it did. Yeah.
other than that, I don't really like, I just listen to it. It's just like everybody opinion. You know what I'm saying?
Hell yeah. Hell yeah, bro. We like an hour in. Is there anything else you want to touch on? I know you maybe got somewhere to be. Don't want to be too long.
Yeah, I need to get
R&B Julio on the way.
R&B
Matt
Julio
Tubb on the way.
definitely on the way. Matt Tubb on the way. Soul Child on the way. A lot of shit on the way. Yeah, pretty much. I think we got everything for real. But yeah, R&B Julio, February 14th, 2024 is a classic. Shout out Capo. Shout out Zaya. Shout out Naive Quee. Shout out Trez. Shout out who else on R&B Julio? D Will, we made a record. It might not be up there, but shout out him, Courtney.
Oh, wait, you also did touch on a project with Zell. When's that coming? Did you want to say anything about that?
Yeah, I don't know when it's gonna come though, bro. I might just take some of the records from there and just like put them on another project and like create something from there. I don't know if I'm a.
That boy Zell on fire right now. We saw him literally when you just pulled up. He made a post. He just did a song with Young Man.
Yeah, I did see that shit up there. I seen that. Him and a kid, YP. Yeah, they've been like making some heat though. They've been fucking with a lot of people though. They've been doing their shit for some years, for real. But they just going bigger. Yeah, Zell hot right now though.
Yeah, we got an update pod book with him too. Yeah.
Did y'all? Oh yeah, y'all.
We did a pod
y'all
in like 20. I think the same year we did a pod.
Yeah, it was. I came right after him. Yeah.
Oh yeah. Also, if you guys are watching this, if you want to hear about more about Alondo's story, check out our first pod. It was like a 2.5 hour convo.
That
we
shit
went
was
into a lot of shit.
Yeah, it was.
The funny. I wanted to add that too. You had me a week because I went back to the clip when I made about it because I forgot about it. And you was like something. He was like, bro, can I ask you something? I was like, something. You was like, you ever feel like a baby? And I was like, yo. You was like, nah, not like a baby. We grown ass man. I was like, nah, I feel like a kid.
No, I remember what you talking about, bro. I was so high. That's why I was like, you know what? I'm not doing no more interviews to where I'm like smoking before the interview. Like I smoke while I'm on it halfway through it after I like, you know what I'm saying, presenting myself how I needed to. And then I was just like, all right, I'm faded. It's lit. But nah, I was turned in that video in that interview, bro. That was like crazy. It was lit.
Hell yeah! Look, I appreciate you, bro.
I always love when we get together, though, bro. I appreciate you for having me, R&B Julio. Valentine's Day. Shout out everybody that's on it. If I miss you, I'm sorry, but yeah, no, it's lit. It was lit. Appreciate you too, Brody.
Appreciate you coming through. We appreciate you guys for tuning in. All bros links will be in the description. Shout out to our sponsor for this month is the Seal Media. Get with them. They're in Virginia Beach. Any music production. They have a photography studio, like a podcast studio you can rent out and create your own stuff there. Mention us, you'll get 10% off. Yeah. We'll see y'all soon. Peace.